an Alavea shirt. If you do that, you're in the draw to win a shirt, and we're going to send it no matter where you live, even if you live on the moon. Social distancing, we'll ship it there through a Tesla spaceship. So that being said, we have a lot of great things to go through. Have some fun. When I come back on, I'm going to continue to talk about our Facebook. We want to see you guys get more and more engaged and have a lot more fun there. Liking, commenting, posting. We're going to do free product giveaways every week. We're going to have a lot of fun on social media. So it's a great way for us to always be connected around the world. And guess what? When people are learning about Alavea, they're going to also go check out Facebook. So they want to see what our community looks like. So, the more fun, the more positive, the more engaged, the more testimonies, the more stories, the more excitement to be part of something so meaningful. People want to hear that. They want to hear the real you. So, I see so many of you on Facebook every day already. So make sure you spend a minute there each day and pop in and say hello. So that being said, what an honor to introduce the gentleman that we talked about this weekend that really had brought this vision and this group together to create something monumental. Ann and I shared on the weekend the big announcement. We kind of helped introduce Sam, and I'm doing it again here today. But what was so meaningful was, if you know Sam's whole story, I mean, he's created some incredible businesses. I don't know a whole lot of people that I hang out with that have created businesses that have gone on to do billions of dollars in business, and publicly traded companies do hundreds of millions of dollars a year that have had the longevity to be around 20, 30, 40, or 20, 30 years, and then to be able to, walk away from something that he built because he and his wife had a bigger calling to really build a social business. And we had the honor of him coming to Evolve, as the company was called when we partnered together. But then for everything to come together to do something, to take it to the next level, which really needed that level of alignment and vision and freedom to be able to do what we're about to do. Sam, it's like a coming together of this incredible dream. So what we heard on Saturday, what you're going to hear tonight, is a whole new brand. There's no surprise now because you see it. But on Saturday, nobody knew what it was. But you're going to hear about that story, and you just the whole recap of this incredible announcement that kind of shook the world in this space. So, Sam, I know you're a global CEO and president of Alavea, and there's a ton of people on here excited to hear the whole recap and updates and the vision of where we're going now as Alavea. So, Mr. Castor.
Hey, Craig, thank you, and welcome, everybody. This is the first Monday of the month, and this is the call that I get to just talk about what's been going on. Well, there's a lot been going on. Oh, my gosh. What an incredible transformation this last weekend. After Saturday's call and, several calls throughout the weekend with leaders and different people, new groups actually that are coming in, a lot of congratulation calls from not only you guys, but people within the industry that I've known for a long time were actually watching. And because, the word was out, something was happening. But we did get some questions. And I think I'm going to try to answer your questions along with sort of recapping some of the things that we talked about. Let me kind of give you an overview of some of the questions. Number one, were Trey and Brent okay with this? I thought that was a great question. This transaction, because they have, they founded the company Evolve, built it over the years, and were very instrumental in guiding the company through all its ups and downs and challenges and wins. And who is NCM in? How do we know that they're a fit? Are we now a Korean company? Who's in charge? Et cetera, et cetera. So let me just start with this. First of all, Trey and Brent are ecstatic about this because what was negotiated is a win-win-win opportunity. A win for them, a win for the company, and a win for Manna Relief and everything that we're doing around the world. Nobody could have forced them to do this. They own the company. But they're excited about the opportunity for all of us, including everybody on this call, to really fulfill the destiny that this company was designed to be when they first created it. And they believe that the direction that we're going now best facilitates, that transition. So they're happy for all of us, including themselves. Will, could you put the first slide up on the screen? So Alavea is a public benefit corporation that was sort of the brainchild of two international not-for-profit organizations. One of them is Manna Relief. That's us. You know, that's the company that owns the exclusive rights to what we now call Alavea AE, which stands for Ace-Spannin Extract. And it exclusively licensed to Alavea. NCMN is another global not-for-profit organization. Who are they? They are out of South Korea. They're one of the fastest growing not-for-profits in the world. They do schools of finance, schools of leadership, schools of city transformation, and they're just an incredible organization. They have been buying product from Manna Relief for several years and donating it to organizations in Africa. So I've known these people for a long time. And I was in Korea this last November talking about their organization and our organization and actually how much we had in common. Everything that they train manifests itself through this new entity called Alavea. They're talking to people about, how to create new forms of income, how to make their incomes account for more than just a paycheck, how to get involved in global transformation, kingdom projects, things like that. And when you put all that down on paper, everything that they're teaching, it all leads in one direction. And that's this new entity that we created called Alavea. Alavea is a public benefit corporation. Next slide, please. So public benefit corporations were introduced to the state of Texas in 2017. And so it's a legal certification incorporated domain for what we call social businesses. And I've just got a quick article from where this headline came from. It said public benefit corporations are recognized in over 30 states now and have been finally adopted in the state of Texas. Under Texas Business Organization Code, public benefit corporations are treated as for-profit corporations and must have a social purpose. The social benefit corporation must be intended to produce a public benefit and to operate in a responsible and sustainable manner. A public benefit is a positive effect on one or more categories, which include community services, interest, cultural, economic, educational, health, medical, scientific, technological nature of corporations. To accomplish the purpose of the corporation, a public benefit corporation must be managed in a manner that balances the financial interest of the corporation, the best interest of those materially affected, meaning the employees, the consumers, the distributors. And finally, the public benefit must specify in its certificate of formation what good it's going to do for public benefit, which in our case is advanced immune support for malnourished children around the world. So we are incorporated in the state of Texas. We are a public benefit corporation. Next slide, please. These are 3 books that I originally read when I started looking at social business. Just so you understand what a social business is and why a public benefit corporation is actually just a legal entity for what social business is designed to achieve. In the book, How to Change the World, the very beginning statement in this book is it possible to eradicate poverty, extend health to every corner of the world, ensure that every child in every country receives a good education? These visions may seem beyond reach today, but the stories in this book reveal that we can, in fact, change the world in ways that seem unbelievable. There is a hidden history unfolding today, an emerging landscape of innovators, advancing solutions that have the potential to transform life around the globe. That's a pretty neat thing to be associated with. The second book there is called Disruptors. Its beginning paragraphs start, can business change the world? Can the world change business? For a new breed of social entrepreneurs striving to build and grow enterprises that fight social ills, foster opportunity, and help improve society, the answer is not can, it's must. Impassioned by purpose, driven by dreams, emboldened by ideas, social entrepreneurs imagine a better way to a better world. And then they go out of their way to bring it to life. In the process, they shake the dust off of old ways of thinking and disrupt the way businesses have always been done. That's from Disrupting, the Disruptors. And then finally, The Power of Unreasonable People. I love that title, right? Renowned playwright George Bernard Shaw once said, the reasonable man adopts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adopt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends upon unreasonable people. By this definition, some of today's entrepreneurs are decidedly unreasonable and even have been dubbed crazy. Yet, as John Elkington and Pamela Hartigan argue in The Power of Unreasonable People, our very future may hinge on their work. Through vivid stories, the authors identify the highly unconventional entrepreneurs that are solving some of the world's most pressing economical, social, and environmental problems. They also show how these pioneers are disrupting existing industries, value chains, and business models, and in the process creating fast-growing markets around the world. Start investing in, participating with, and learning from these world-shaping change agents. And you position yourself to not only survive, but to also thrive in the new business landscape they're helping to define. That's social business. And now it's incorporated in a legal entity called a public benefit corporation. Next slide. Okay, this is another book that I got, and this is the model that we have chosen for social business for our public benefit corporation. In the beginning of this book, Social Entrepreneurship, What Everyone Should Know, is sort of a microcosm of what is the evolution of social business look like and where is it heading. And it talks about social business 1.0, social entrepreneurs that develop new technologies that are disrupting old paradigms and changing the way business is done and life is handled and challenges are overcome. Social Business 2.0 is when you link those social businesses with mass distribution partners. So for instance, when Tom Shoes was linked with Nordstrom's and Macy's, it took their social business to an entirely new level of distribution. But in this book, he said the most aggressive form of social business is coming in the future. He said, I'm calling it Social Business 3.0. It will be concerned with building platforms that enable more people to participate and profit from social business by building teams and teams of teams to facilitate the rapid circulation and sharing of solutions on a global level. And they said major changes never come through institutions, but through people movements. And that's why Social Business 3.0 is perfectly positioned to facilitate global change. Next slide, please. This is a book by Muhammad Yunus. Muhammad Yunus is the creator of the concept of social business. He won the Nobel Prize in 2006 for the creation of a concept for addressing global poverty. And it was called microfinance. And it was how do you enable the poorest of the poor, to take charge of their own lives by empowering them and putting them into business opportunities. Because given the choice, he believed they would choose to work themselves out of their hopelessness and despair. In the country of Bangladesh alone, he impacted 40 million people. But he had a very distinct position on social business. He said it's a little bit different than social enterprise. Social enterprise, like public benefit corporations, has to balance the profitability of the company for their shareholders against, the social benefits that they're trying to provide. And Muhammad Yunus said, in social entrepreneurship or social enterprise, the struggle, the conflict between shareholder equity and doing good will always be a conflict. And when push comes to shove, profitability will always win out over contribution. So his definition of social business is pay back the original investors and then dump all profits into building your social impact. That's how he defined social business. He gave the example of a business they created called Grameen, which was the name of this bank, the Grameen Bank, Grameen Dannon. They combined their efforts with Dannon yogurt to make a little yogurt cup that had nutrition in it to address the issue of childhood malnutrition in Bangladesh. Once the initial investment made by Dannon was obtained through their business, all profits then went back in to growing their social business. And within the year, they had proliferated the entire country with this Grameen Dannon project. Next slide. So we have the opportunity through this association with NCMN and Manna Relief to actually create that type of social business. That's actually what Alivea is. It is a public benefit for-profit corporation, but it's more in the lines as defined by Muhammad Yunus. And so let's look at the cash flow or the revenues that come into Alivea. First of all, on your left, we do sell a product. We sell the most advanced nutritional technologies in the world. And so the first thing that happens is we pay for our products, those that are sold and those that are donated through our B1 N2 form of social giving. On the right, you see operations and global expansion. A portion of our revenues obviously have to cover the cost of operations, have to cover the cost of all of our employees, have to cover the cost of our global expansion. At the very top, you see Social Business 3.0. That's our rewards program. You are the lifeline, of our existence in this marketplace. It's like the book said on Social Business 3.0. Find a way to reward those who are most tied into your mission, and they will drive your operation to the ends of the earth. So the 3.0 model does have a rewards program. We believe experience trips are an important part of the experience of being involved in social business. And right now our experience trip is to Mexico. And for those of you that have gone on that trip, you know what I'm talking about. But when you achieve the level of 20K in our program, we take you, all expenses paid, to Mexico and let you experience the work that we are doing in the lives of these vulnerable children. And then finally, incentive campaigns, fun things, because this should be a fun business. And so you're going to hear more about that tonight with our current iPad promotion and things like that. And then finally, profits should be generated if we're running a good organization. And so what do we do with those profits? We invest them back into growth. It could be global expansion, which it will be for the next few years, because out of cash flow, out of profitability, we will expand around the world. But at some point, the profits become bigger than our needs from operations and expansion. And that's when we, as an organization, the principles of Alivea, Manna Relief, NCMN, together strategize what kind of sustainable projects could go along with what we're already doing. And so dumping all of the profits back into growth is what our social business model will achieve. Next. And then finally, I want to tell you that our social platform allows for some different types of distribution models. Right in the very center is the core of what we do. It's called team building. You know, people tell other people who tell other people, and we reward people, as the book said, 3.0, for building teams and teams of teams for the rapid circulation of world-changing concepts that can proliferate countries all over the world. So number one is team building. Number two is fundraising. Listen, I am getting overwhelmed with opportunities for our Hope Pops. I'm starting to talk to organizations that are calling me. You know, timing is everything, right, in our industry. And we have just gone through, or we're going through, a global pandemic. And what that's brought is the realization that when we're selling products through the fundraising model, it should contribute to better health of the donor, not just distributing garbage for collecting $20. And so I predict that in the next 12 months, the Hope Pop will be the hottest item in fundraising. On the far right is affiliate distribution. I think what we're going to find, it's kind of like Brian Morgan's cousin, who is a medical professional that sells this product right out of his office. We're going to find more and more affiliates buying our products in bulk and distributing them at point of sale opportunities. All three of those distributions flow through the system of Social Business 3.0. In other words, there's not the sale of anything that would go on in Alivea that doesn't come through our compensation model, even though we allow people to do fundraising, even though we allow affiliate distribution. It all directly flows up through our Social 3.0 model. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. Let me tell you guys, I just believe that the floodgates are going to open. The moment we came into total alignment for our mission, I think spiritually we have opened the floodgates of prosperity. I think you will have an openness in your conversations to people unlike you've ever seen. I believe people will come to this company in ways that we have never seen before. You know, I was at a church service on Sunday at a mega church up in Denton, Texas. I know the pastor very well, but he brought me on stage just to say, I've been taking your product. I travel all over the world. I have never felt this good. There's something in your product that has transformed my life, and I think everybody in the world should have access to it. I mean, that's what I mean by the floodgates opening. His personal assistant told me afterwards, and this guy's name is Chuck Pierce, that their internet lines just blew up. What is he talking about? What kind of product? Where can we get it? And that's, I think, what's going to happen, guys. I had a call today with an organization that just does enormous distribution of not-for-profit goods and services around the world. And they think the Hope Pop is absolutely the most ingenious thing that they have ever seen, especially for times that we're in today. And I think there is going to be a transformation of health that occurs in the next several years. We're not at the end of this pandemic. We're at the beginning. You know, they're talking about a couple of more years and having, you know, another surge and another surge. And I think what's important is that what's come to the very top of mind in the entire healthcare industry is how do we manage the immune system? How do we support a compromised immune system so it works more effectively? And how do we down-regulate an overactive immune system that is responding to this virus in ways that's actually damaging people? And the immune modulating capacity of ACE Mannin is the absolute best answer for supporting the body's normal immune modulation functions. There's nothing like it in nature. And the science is out there to support it and to prove it. And so, guys, I think we are in for the ride of a lifetime. I think we are going to transform not only healthcare, but we're going to transform the world and how we perceive helping the world's most vulnerable people. Because there's nothing more discouraging to seeing the numbers of children that perish every year because of immune deficiency and all that is related to that. We have the solution. We have the perfect model to build. I hope I've answered your questions tonight about who's in charge of this thing. I am in charge of this thing. You know, this is the fulfillment of the destiny that I was called to. Mrs. Kim wouldn't have touched this with a 10-foot pole had I not agreed to take this on and run it, you know, for years to come. Because I think everybody feels there's something unique and special about who we are and what we're doing for such a time as this. Okay, that's my report for the evening. Thank you, guys. We had what an incredible weekend. I'm going to turn back over to Craig and Ann to talk about how all this is exploding and how you can participate. Thanks, Craig.
Hey, thank you, Sam. And I love how you started off with, this is the monthly call just to check in with what's going on. Not much. Boy, that was the understatement of a lifetime. First of all, Sam, I think on behalf of all of us, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people listening in, and we had the biggest call the company's ever had on Saturday. And the biggest thing I'm getting is, sure, there were some of the questions and whatnot, but the reality is, you know, a lot of thank yous. Ann and I have been around this company longer than anyone else. So I know on behalf of Ann and I, and even Trey, Brent, Ben, I go back with every one of these guys because we helped start the whole company. A big thank you for your vision, your leadership. We started off and talked on Saturday around stories of great companies that actually had a real unique shift. And Starbucks is one of those incredible stories where, you know, it started in 1971, but Howard Schultz didn't come into it until 1987. So for 16 years, the owners built something, and it was a nice little coffee shop that sold beans out of Seattle area. But it took somebody that came in and Howard Schultz actually started working for them for several years. But it wasn't until he had full control, like you said, you have control, you have this vision, you're now driving this entire vision. And Howard Schultz, they came in and changed this, and we all know, and today, in a very short time, they went from 6 stores and $1 million a year to I think it was 140 stores and 73 million. And today they have 31,000 stores. And those are just great stories of companies that when you get that alignment and vision together, it's amazing what can happen. And Sam, we're 100% believing in you and your wife, Linda, and your whole team that you put together. So congratulations. And I know for everybody listening, they actually put some really cool ways for us to help launch Alivea the right way, in a really exciting way. So I'm going to bring on a couple guests to share that. But I do want to share my screen really quickly, because if you haven't done this to Facebook yet, you want to do this. We're going to have some fun on social media. So I'm sharing my screen. You want to go to Alivea. It's facebook.com/Alivea Global. And this is the fun little t-shirt we're going to give away. The guys, you're going to look great in this shirt. I'm just kidding. You'll get a guy shirt if you're a guy. But here's the deal. You have to go ahead and you have to click like. So go ahead and hit like or hit love if you like, whatever you want. And then you have to add a comment. And by adding those, that's when you're in it. We started off this call, there might have been 10, 15 comments. There's now 95 and 88. There's a lot more people on this call, so I know we can get those numbers up even higher. So this is a good practice to get into. A lot of people want to see the life and the activity. You're part of this movement. Being part of the social media side helps as well. So that's going to be for a free t-shirt. But we're going to give even a bigger giveaway. Look at this. This is the live meeting we're doing right there. Hey, there's me. That's kind of cool. This is pinned to the top. This is the new 3-minute video. Throughout the week, we're going to build the likes and comments of this. We're going to make this a huge video, and then we're doing a big marketing campaign with this video. So you want to get on there and share what you love about Alivea, and we're going to give away, to honor the name love being in the name of our company, the product you love the most. The company's going to send you whatever product you like the most. You're going to get a free product, but this is where it's going to get exciting. For every 100 likes or comments, we're going to give one free product. So we might have multiple draw prizes, and we're going to do that announcement on Saturday at 10 o'clock Central Time for our weekly new welcome call. So have some fun with our social media. We're going to send out emails around that, but this video that's posted to the top, make sure you like it, comment on it. You might even want to share it, because it's going to create so much excitement and noise. So that being said, I'm going to pass things over to two great folks that helped this major launch, both Danielle Morgan, I think she's on tonight. Both of them are there. They gave another bag of Hope Pops to their son. You know, when their son's not in the room, they use bribes of Hope Pops. And secondarily, we've got Mr. C. Burns in Arizona. Hey, there's some big announcements that they made to help create this launch around the globe with Alivea. Danny, Brian, can you maybe kick things off, and then let's pass it over to Steve, and really to make sure everybody listening understands like the opportunity right now and how we take this to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Man, it's been an exciting weekend. I don't think many people have slept since the announcements on Saturday, and our phones are blowing up, and let's just pray that our phones all stay in good condition, since we can't really bring them in anywhere right now. But we are so excited, and just like Craig and Ann said, thank you so much, Sam Castor and the Evolve corporate team, and to all the leaders who helped put this launch together. It's just absolutely incredible. I know everybody is loving the name and the brand, and just the look and the feel is just really awesome. So we want to quickly talk to you about how to take advantage of all of this. What can we do to get out there, and what are some of the rewards for getting out there and just taking massive action right now? Hopefully you're all in a position where you can carve out some time. Some of you may have a lot of time right now where you can just put your head down, put the blinders on, and get into a place where you are on a mission to impact people's lives, because people need it more than ever right now. So the company has decided to throw some extra rewards on the table, and we want to talk about the importance of buying the $199 launch kit. It's called the Alivea launch kit. It's $199, and you're going to get a lot of value for this. And we recommend everybody, if you're on this call, if you've got team members, even people who maybe have been inactive or were a part of your team a long time ago, but just haven't been for a while, everyone has so much benefit in buying this. You're going to get Hope Pops, 2 bags of Pops, Limitless, Immune. You're going to get your Alivea social business kit. So you'll know what your new social business partners will get mailed to them when they become a social business partner with Alivea. So you'll get that along with 2 more bags of Hope Pops. You get a gift card to the Alivea store so you can buy some swag like Brian has on right now. Or maybe you want to get some tools. I know a lot of people are stocking up on the new tools that we have are incredible. So here's what this does to people who are already on board. It makes you team builder qualified. Why does that matter? It matters because if you haven't gone either 2K, 5K, or 10K yet, it's going to reset your clock. You're going to become team builder qualified by purchasing this Alivea launch incentive kit, and you will have an unlimited time to hit 2K, 5K, or 10K and get those rank bonuses of $250, $500, or $1,000. So even if you think like, I'm kind of coming back, I'm taking a look at what you guys are doing, I'm deciding if I want to really go for it, if I want to, build a business here, it is worth it for $199 to buy this, because now you have a very long time to hit those ranks and get those bonuses. The other thing is it qualifies for a win-back point, which Steve's going to talk about next. But this kit is only available until Friday, right?
Till Friday at midnight.
Yes.
And I know Danny's fired up, because when she doesn't let me get a word in edgewise, that means she is fired up. But I'm going to just take it back for a minute. I'm just going to take it one step back. And as Sam Castor pointed out, now more than ever, people are interested in improving their health and strengthening their immune system. But if you really truly look at the polls, There are more people worried right now. Of course, we're concerned. Of course, we're praying for everyone's family with the virus. But if you look at the polls, there's more people worried about their finances right now than they are about a virus. It's actually 3-1. That many people are concerned about their personal, their families, financing, and the stress that goes along with that. And when you look back, some of us have been on this team for a day. Congratulations and welcome to those of you who just got started today. But some have been here for years, and some, like Danny and I, have been here for 8 years and just absolutely love the journey. But I remember when they first introduced the concept of going team builder, and then, $250 bonus at $2K. And a lot of our team had already been on board and didn't have that opportunity to earn $250 at $2K, and then $500 at $5K, and $1,000 at $10K. I mean, those were huge bonuses, and hundreds and thousands of social business partners on the team at the time never really had that opportunity to capitalize on. I've always thought what's best for the new person that starts tomorrow is best for my business, because when the new person has success, everyone has success. So as you break that down a little bit, as of May 2nd, the team builder concept that we've been running with and have been very successful with now for a couple of years, the team builder concept just got even stronger. So forget about this incentive for a minute, because I've had a lot of questions over the last couple of days. So just as of May 2nd, going team builder is still the 700 points. And when you go team builder within your first 28 days, accumulate 700 points. You can do that with just buying a premium partner reboot kit with 700 points, or you can accumulate the 700 points with customers or other social business partners or affiliate volume acquisition. But as of May 2nd, there's no more 84-day window. So what I mean by that is, as of May 2nd, anyone who gets started on your team, the goal is to get them to team builder status, 700 personal team builder qualifying volume, 700 personal points, their team builder. Do that in the first 28 days. That is extraordinarily important for those business partners that want to get going. And Danny just said this is confusing. That's why I'm trying to make it not confusing. So just forget about the incentive and let's just focus. And
I was starting with the incentive to try to simplify it, but there's a couple different lanes to this. So make sure
this is my lane. This is my lane. This is my lane. We're getting to the incentive. So in this lane, as of May 2nd, the most important goal for your new social business partners is to become a team builder within 28 days, because that $250 bonus at $2K, the $500 bonus at $5K, and the $1,000 bonus at $10K, now they can earn that rank at any point in time. And not everybody caught how powerful of an improvement that was to our system. So those people, we want to get them to team builder as soon as possible, and locked it in within the first 28 days. Then they could go 2K in 3 months and still get the big bonus. It could be 6 months they go 5K. It could be a year till they go 10K. But now they're locked in because they put in 700 points in their first 28 days. Okay, now the incentive for all of us saying, man, I wish that was there when I got started. So now that you are getting started, of course, there's a ton of questions coming in the chat room, and hopefully I'll get all of them answered here shortly. So now, for you, and quite honestly, guys, there's a phenomenal, this is all in your app. So the details for this promotion, the details for this incentive are right in your app, and they're in the library.alevea.com. Either way, I'm going to make it simple. So why would you want to buy the Alevea launch kit, and why would your teammates? Number one, because there's $270 in value that you're getting for $200. Number two, Steve's going to add to this incentive that you have to buy this launch incentive in order to qualify. I love what you say, Paul. Just buy the kit. That's what
I was just starting with.
Just buy the kit. But to clarify, when you buy the kit, whether you've gone 2K already, that's great. When you buy this kit, you're automatically considered a team builder from this day forward. So if you have not reached 2K, 5K, or 10K, or maybe you've reached 2K and 5K, but you haven't reached 10K, when you buy this kit, no matter where you're at, if you have not reached the 2K, 5K, 10K, or a portion of those, you're automatically considered a team builder. And from that point forward, you have an unlimited amount of time for you personally to go to 2K, 5K, and 10K and earn the big bonuses yourself. Well, what about those of us who are 10K and above? Great. What happens for you is that now the only thing limited to 1 week is this kit. And here's why, because it's an incentive. So this Alavea launch kit is an incentive. And when you look at the financial rewards that Alavea is paying out, this incentive has to have a limit to it. Otherwise, the future of our business might not be as stable. But the point is, you have to buy. It's an incentive. We want to buy that Alavea launch kit by Friday at midnight. The benefit to you, if you have not gone 2K, 5K, or 10K, now you're considered a team builder. And at any point that you go 2K, 5K, or 10K, you'll get the large bonus. What if you've already gotten 2K, 5K? You don't get paid that a second time. But when you go 10K, you're going to get $1,000. So just lock it in. Now, for those of us that are already 10K and above, you want to have that, and you want to help drive depth in your teams. Your teammates that are raising their hands saying, yep, I want to do this. I'm inspired. I want to go 2K, 5K, 10K. I want to make it a priority in the next several weeks. What's the benefit for you? As it lays out in this guideline, you get a matching bonus from today all the way to July 10th. So for every 2K that you help grow, and some of them are going to do it right on their own, right? But every 2K that you've personally sponsored, you help them hit that rank, or they hit that rank on their own. Not only do they get $250, but you get a $250 matching bonus. They go 5K, they get $500, you get a $500 matching bonus. Can you have that happen with multiple social business partners that you've personally sponsored? You absolutely better believe you can. So you could truly have 3, 4 different people, 3, 4, 5, 6 different people that you're locking arms with, and you're running hard over the next 10 weeks up to July 10th. Remember, for them, it's unlimited. They get the big bonus whenever they hit the rank. But for you, with the matching bonus, any one of us, Leonie in Australia, I know, congratulations. I know you just hit 2K. So for you, when you hit 5K, 10K, you'll get the big bonuses because you already got a bonus at 2K. Now, for your teammates, Leonie, the new sharp people that you got started here in the last few weeks, if they buy this kit and they rank advanced, not only do you get your own personal bonus at 5K, you're going to get a bonus when your teammates go 2K, and so on and so forth. But it's a remarkable incentive, and Steve's going to put icing on this cake as well. And any of the details are right in your app or in the library. It's pretty crystal clear, but if you still have questions, just reach out. What I love to use this incentive for is to call into my team, to call into people that I personally sponsored, whether they're active social business partner or they're an inactive social business partner. I'm calling everybody that I've ever sponsored over the last 8 years, in addition to brand new people, because I tell you, Steve, we got a bigger audience than we've ever had before. We have more people wanting to know how to strengthen their immune systems and heal their gut and lose weight after too many trips to the kitchen when it's so close by. So, I mean, not only are we having just massive success with customer accumulation right now, but really, really seeing these business partners. And there's just more people open to it. You know, what's interesting, what's fun with the way we build this business. This is a business that's counter-cyclical to a challenged economy. And right now, people are stressed. So, I would continue to, of course, reach out to the brand new people. Yes, this incentive runs till Friday, so you may want to focus on your team this week. But my gosh, you want to introduce new people as soon as possible, improve their health. But this is an opportunity that people are begging for. Absolutely. Plus, you get $50 a sway. Danny, anything I missed?
You know who the detail-orientated one in this marriage is? So let's just recap what Brian said. Just buy the dang kit. Don't worry about all the details. There's so many people out there that are excited about what we're sharing. $199, buy the kit, have all your team members buy the kit, and just go out and build, and it will all fall into place.
I like how you said that.
Thanks.
That was easily the best thing you two have ever done. That was hilarious. That was awesome. Steve's up there loving it. So that was fantastic, guys. And I think that's great because there are people who are really, they want all the details. You got it. There are people that are just here for entertainment. They got it. And of course, there are people here just saying, look, I want to be part of something so meaningful. And I know that Steve is all of those. And Steve, why don't you kind of share this last incentive and then we'll wrap up tonight's call with everybody.
Sure, Craig. And to top off the incentive that Brian just talked about, as far as resetting your clock, that's a good reason to buy the kit if you haven't reached 2K, 5K, 10K. If you're over 10K, getting in on the matching bonus through July 10th, great reason for buying the kit. Anytime somebody says to me, should I buy the kit if I cut them off? Yes. The answer is yes. Doesn't matter how you finish that question. The answer is yes. Buy the kit. So we added another sweet incentive to the whole launch program, and that is going until June 5th. And that is the chance to win an iPad, 128 gigabyte iPad, Wi-Fi enabled. You need 12 points to get there, and points are awarded for kits sold to new enrollees. That includes customers, and it also counts for win-backs. What's a win-back? A win-back is someone that's been inactive for a year, and you may have to call customer support to get them reactivated and get them in the system, but a win-back counts as a point too. We have a lot of people that have come through the door over time, and for whatever reason, they moved on. Maybe it wasn't quite right, but this opportunity is so good. This value of this kit is so good that you want to get those people back in the door. So those win-backs earn you a point. New customers, new social business partners buying a small kit, that will give you a point. The launch kit counts as a small kit. So it's like the integrative health pack, sports pack, etc. 2 points for a total reboot kit or the 2-ounce buy 2 get 1 free entourage kits. They also count. That's 2 points. And 4 points for the premium partner reboot or champion pack. But again, you must purchase this kit by midnight Central Time this coming Friday. You may only win once, and the points go to the sponsors only. Now, one of the questions that popped up is, can I sign up a brand new social business partner with the launch kit? Yes, you can. To do that, they need to put in the application to be a social business partner. An SBK, a social business partner kit, will pop up in their shopping cart. When they add the launch kit to the shopping cart, before they check out, it will take off that smaller kit. So that kit is included in the launch kit. They don't need 2 of them. But understand that in the launch kit are 3 top selling products, Immune, Limitless, and Hope Pops. But they're missing out if you just let them go there. And I understand some people can only afford that, and that's okay. But I encourage everybody, if you want somebody to really try all of our products, of course, the total reboot is the best option for that. Or even the partner pack is a great option for a husband and wife. So they can have both. They can have a total reboot kit and a launch kit, because all they're going to get is a second box of Limitless, a second bottle of Immune, and 4 more bags of Hope Pops to help with their business. And if they're becoming a social business partner, you can never have too many Hope Pops unless you've given them out to everybody you know and everybody they know and everybody they know. At that point, I'm going to back off on you can never have too many Hope Pops. But until you get to that point, you can never have too many Hope Pops. So yes, in answer to the question that was asked, you can sign up a new SBP with a launch kit. But the reality is you need to go back to your existing customers. You need to go back to your social business partners who have been inactive for a year or more, and even those who have just been kind of on the fence about getting back involved, that maybe now their circumstances have changed. They're worried about finances. They're worried about immunodeficiency, and they need to get back into something else. Maybe they're just social distancing and they're going stir crazy at home. Listen, it's a great time to make a list and start reaching out to the people you know. This is such an exciting opportunity that only comes around once in a blue moon. And to get on a ground floor where the big building is already built, that is special. And I like what Ambassador Tony Morrow said, and I'm gonna repeat this because I've been stealing it. Tony, thank you so much for that. I hope you didn't copyright it. But you're getting a fresh start without starting fresh. I love that. I love how simple that is to explain what this is. We have such a great opportunity. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new company. Love is in the middle of our products. It's in the middle of our mission. And now it's in the middle of our name with Alovea. So Craig, I'm going to throw it back to you. I want to leave everybody with one more thought. Buy the kit. Buy the kit.
Oh my gosh, that was great. You guys in the Morgenstern, you guys are fired up. You guys have both been hilarious. This is great. And yet powerful words of wisdom. You know what I think is so hilarious is the amount of money that the Morgans and the Burns family make. And they could buy umpteen number of iPads. The two of them got so excited about the iPads. I love it. And the whole thing is because they want it with the Alovea on it. So I think that's so cute. So we're all going for that. Actually, Ann's out there talking on a three-way with Ben with some folks. So I'm telling you, there is something really special going on. We're about to do the draw for Facebook. So if you haven't done that, you want to do that right now. So go to facebook.com/Alovea Global and comment where the lady with the t-shirt on. So we're going to give that draw away tonight. But the big one we're doing is going to be on Saturday. Remember, for every 100 likes and comments, we're going to give away the product you love the most. And if you love the pops, it won't be one bag. We're going to give you 3 bags. So it's a similar value of I'm giving away stuff for you, Sam. I hope you're okay with that. I didn't ask permission on doing any of that stuff. We'll charge it to Ben and we'll charge it to the Burns and Morgan's family. Oh, no, he gave a thumbs up. So, hey, let's have fun. Let's give people some free products. Let's have fun on social media. This is special what we've got going on. So make sure this week, there's a lot of calls you can really plug people into. The big calls Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:30 Central Time. I'm going to send it an email to everybody so you know that whole call schedule. So those calls are going to be great overviews on the products and social business. I know Jeff Allen does a powerful call on the power of Alovea AE on Wednesday night. That's a great call you can plug into and just really listen and learn. But feel free. These calls are really designed for us to bring our guests and people to learn about them. So with so many people joining the company right now, have them join because you're going to hear stories and testimonies. They're going to hear about the products. It's going to build belief around every aspect of who we are, what we are, and what we do. So that's going to be Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 Central. I'll send out that email on what that educational event on Alovea AE as well. And then Saturday, all of our new members, everybody who joined this week, joined together. We kick the week off together every Saturday at 10 o'clock Central Time. What a great way to have a startup call, and it's a great way to get started. Before I announce the winner, I'm going to see, Sam, is there anything else you want to kind of finish off with tonight? You did this on Saturday. You were on that special call we had for 10Ks and above last night. Now you're here again. Anything you want to finish off with tonight before I announce our Facebook winner for the night?
Get the kit.
You have to understand, now when Sam starts pulling out jokes, guys, this company's going to the next level. That's when it gets wow.
That's not a joke. Get the kit.
Well, and you know what I love? What somebody said, like the value of the kit. We just signed somebody up today, and I know what they're doing is they're getting the kit and the reboot kit, and they're getting the kit because all the benefits, and they're automatically going to be locked in at Team Builder. But then they also get the credit. They also get all the Hope Pops. They get everything, but they wanted the total reboot kit, but they were going to spend the extra $39.95. So they might as well do it all together, and the value and benefit is huge. So absolutely huge advantage. So I'd say run like you've never run before this whole week, but then we're going to expand this throughout the whole month to build up for our next big Super Saturday event that will be June 6th. So that being said, I got the text message of our winner. Let's see where our Facebook account ended up because we had a whole bunch of comments of people. Oh, look at that, a ton more. So that's great. So keep tying in on the Facebook, but we had a winner, which is crazy because this person is somebody who I think Ann might have did a call with today. out in Washington, I think Seattle, Washington. No, she's in a little bit more north. Penny, congratulations. You're the winner of an Alavea shirt. Penny Motzheimer, so thank you very much. A big congratulations to everybody who joined us on this call. Sam, thank you so much. I know everybody is ready to run and share Alavea with everybody because of the vision you guys have put forward. Morgans, Burns, thank you very much, and Will running the show. So have a great night, everybody. Let's have an amazing week. We'll see you. Get guests on tomorrow night, Tuesday night. And as Sam said, words of wisdom, get the kit. Good night, everybody.